Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dave from Ghetto Van Adventures, and usually I'm covering a review on food or something for the van or some travel stuff and that sort of thing. Today, I want to cover some news that's been released. Okay, in case you didn't know, I am a big Ford Mustang fan. I have drag raced Mustangs, likely too many to count. I drove Mustangs for years on the street. I have modified, I can't even count how many cars I've modified, both my own and my friends and customers, so on and so forth. But, there's a big horsepower war going on with the Dodge Hellcat and the Corvette and the Camaro and everything else in the Mustang. And there's been a lot of hype coming with this 2020 Shelby GT500 Mustang. So, they released what the car looks like and everything else months ago, but Ford wouldn't say any horsepower numbers. They kept saying it's over 700. Well, that's fine. And I thought, week or something like that, they'll come out with it. Well, it kept going on and on and on. And a lot of time passed. A lot of time did pass. And I grew upset with it. I don't know about you guys. I just grew upset with it. And finally, they came out with it today. Now, apparently the horsepower numbers are 760 horsepower, 625 torque. So, not the horsepower I was wanting or hoping for. And I think the torque is down. I really do. Now, that is the most powerful Mustang ever built, like from the factory sort of thing. So they say mid 3 seconds, 0 to 60 miles an hour, sub 11 second quarter miles. Okay, the price hasn't been actually released yet. Now, some people are saying $70,000 to $80,000 US. I don't see that happening. I don't see anybody in Canada getting one for under 100 G's. And it's just because once the dealers get a hold of it, they're going to mark it up so much, it's going to be ridiculous. So they're going to be real expensive. This out of the gate, they're going to be real costly. Now, that's all that horsepower is coming from a 5.2 liter supercharged V8. That's probably why it's down on torque, because it's a lot less displacement than like the Camaro. I think the Camaro's a 6.2 and the Demon, like Hellcat's a 6.2. So, displacement can build a lot of torque. So, there you go. That's one lost torque. Now, the one thing that's bothering me though is I hear a lot of excuses. I hear it's a good all-around car. Well, it can corner and go fast. Well, everybody wants a good all-around car. Don't get me wrong, but some people want specific things. Like if you buy a Hellcat, you want to be planted back in your seat. Now, I've been in them, and they are fast. Don't get me wrong, they are very fast. They feel like a big elephant driving down the road, but they're very fast. Now, how fast? Okay, here's some of the numbers. Like a Hellcat, I think it's 717 horse, and I just made some notes to keep this straight. Red Eye, I think it's 797, and the Demon's 840. So we're above a regular Hellcat, we're below Red Eye, we're definitely below a Demon. The LT4 Camaro 650 horse and 650 torque. So we're even down on torque to that car. Now, they're saying, I keep hearing people saying, oh, well, they're comparable to European cars or a Porsche or a this or that. Oh, they'll out-handle a Camaro. Well, maybe. If they keep the torque down. I haven't actually seen one of the cars run numbers. I've been watching videos and that sort of stuff, seeing if they have any numbers out for performance, and they haven't. Now, I myself am a drag racer. I like drag racing. I raced roundy rounds for a while, and I like drag racing. And I like when I was out in the road with the car. And let's be honest, if you're out in your ghetto van or your travel van or something like that, cruising around, if you go back, you usually have a car, right? You go out for 4 months at a time, you come back for a month, you're out again. So Everybody wants a car drive. Now, when I was driving my Mustangs, I like that punchiness. I like the torque on the street. Now, I find the game has changed with the Demon and the Vets and the Camaros, and I don't know if this is enough. I don't know if the Shelby GT500 has enough. It really makes me wonder. And it's kind of disappointing. After this long anticipated wait that Ford made us do, and look, don't get me wrong, I am a huge fan of Ford. I am. Like, I own that Ford Escort. Well, I've had Ford Escorts. I have had that Ford Focus, and I beat the living heck out of that thing. And it keeps coming back for more. My friends bought Focuses because, of my Focus. Now, my friends have bought Mustangs too because of me with my Mustangs. And I'll have to tell you, I'm don't get me wrong, I love that it's got, 760 horsepower. I'm going, woohoo, great. But I'm not in love with it. I'm disappointed that there wasn't more. And I know people are always going to say, oh, you can add a tune to it and dump E85 in it and blah, blah, blah. Oh, on the dyno. Well, I really don't care about dynos. Okay? To me, I don't race dynos. I race the other guy. Just the way it is, okay? So, you got to do work to your car to bring it up to be competition for another car. When I just spent $100,000 on it, I'm having issues on that. I'm having issues on taking a $100,000 car and doing extensive modifications that likely void your warranty to bring it up to compete with other cars. Now, myself, if I was Ford in that situation, I would offer the GT500 in a drag pack. Okay? So basically, you have a car built for drag racing. Okay? It doesn't have that the suspension set up for road courses and that sort of stuff. It's a mild street, more geared for drag racing. Then I would have had the Shelby set up for like the track Shelby. Okay, you can order the track pack option where it comes with cooling ducts, coolers for your diff, your tran, everything else. This, bigger brakes, everything else. That makes a good road course car. And I think that would have been a selling feature right there, because drag racers and road course guys are usually different. They don't intermesh all that much. And they're all after the same thing, horsepower and handling to a point, but they approach it in different ways. They're different types of people, each one. And then there's the straight going Mustangs. Guys that maybe want stupid horse, maybe want stupid handling, maybe want a compromise of both. And although I love the looks of the GT500, I'm not liking the price. I'm not liking the horsepower. I really think they could have stepped up the horsepower. I really think that 800 should have been the minimum they should have looked at. And overall, I don't seem to be I'm not overwhelmed like I thought I would be. Maybe are you guys maybe you guys know nothing about Mustangs. Maybe this title said, hey, maybe I should check this guy out. But I have no affiliation with Ford. Okay? I go to car shows. I love cars. I love anything that's got a motor. And like I've said in the past, and my friends will vouch for me, I'd drive a turd if it was fast. Okay? Now, the Mustang is going to be fast. Is it going to be fast enough? I don't know. Is it going to be fast enough the quarter? I don't know. Is it going to be fast enough on a road course? I don't know. Is it going to be a compromise of drag strip and road course car? I don't know. But, there's, like I say, there's people that want the fastest. There's people that want the best handling. Now, when I look at that, I'm going, is this car going to be known for being average? I don't know. To me, I'm going, I want to see some numbers. I want to see how it handles. I want to see how it stacks up against the Camaro, against the Demon. I want to see this sort of stuff. And Ford holding back is really getting on my nerves, because they could punch this out and be out with the car and show some numbers. And they could have made drag pack pretty easy. Packaging, it's nothing. It's nothing to make a drag pack. Like, let's do something and do it well. Like the Hellcat, the Red Eye. How can I put this? Okay, if you want to corner, it can corner, but it doesn't corner as well as a lot of cars. But I'll tell you, it'll plant you back in the seat and it'll make you wake up if you punch it. It's good at going straight. That's what we need. We need something that's good at doing one thing, not something that's okay on everything. And Ford, if you're listening, if you're looking at videos and you're listening, the car hasn't come out yet. Why not put a drag pack together? Okay, people want that. I talked to a lot of people about this car. A lot of people. Hundreds of people. And like face to face, not internet stuff, face to face. And all of them said, you know, Mustang is known for drag racing. And all of them said, I hope this packs enough punch that it outdoes like the Hellcat and the Demon and that sort of stuff. And Venom kills demons, right? Yeah. Well, I want to see it. I want to see it. So, Ford, put your money where your mouth is. Get this car out there. Let's see some numbers. And if it's not what you say it is, if it's not, you better improve on it fast. You got time. The car hasn't come out yet. Guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Please let me know what you think in the comment section about this. Like, you know, what's your take on the GT500? Is 760 horsepower, 625 torque good enough? I don't know. I don't think it is. Anyway, guys, take care. Be safe on the road.